Hi friends, it's Rabbi Jenny Solomon coming to you from Raleigh, North Carolina. As we begin another week of staying close to home, waiting and wondering when this will all end. I don't know about you, but the initial days and weeks of shock and sort of integrating what exactly is happening opened up into some really sweet moments of connecting, slowing down, shifting gears. And now I find that I have moments during the day that are just really sad, really missing you all, really missing our connection, being face to face in the same space. And so I'm thinking about other moments of struggle, and we have so many to draw upon. I'm thinking specifically about our forefather, Jacob, Yaakov, who in the Torah we learn at a certain point has this amazing encounter, this wrestling with an angel of some kind, whether it was actually a sort of projection of his brother Esau, or perhaps his own inner ego, or actually some kind of divine being. He has this encounter in which he wrestles. And what emerges from this experience is that he's given a new name. His name changes from Jacob, Yaakov, to Yisrael, Israel, one who wrestles with God. But in addition, my favorite word from this encounter is the very last one, in which Yaakov says, Tuchal. And it's usually translated as, I prevailed. I struggled with beings divine and I prevailed. But I want to translate it much more literally. The verb means to be able. It means that I can do something. So I feel very much that Jacob is saying, Vatuchal, and I could. I did it. So how do we keep ourselves going forward with that spirit of Vatuchal when we are struggling and feeling like we have moments reaching the end of our capacity? So I want to draw upon some wisdom that I've learned from these distance running coaches that I've been running with for a couple of months now. And there are three primary things that they come back to over and over again. And this has really become part of my running Torah, but I believe that it applies to all things in life. So the first is to focus on form. When we run, when we use good form, our bodies move efficiently and actually find that they have more capacity to continue to endure. The second thing is to come back to the breath, to settle back in and become aware of our breath and using our breath effectively. And the third is to keep our eyes steady on the horizon. So not to be staring down at your feet or kind of focused on just the next couple steps, but 20 feet ahead, just steady, looking ahead to see where you're going. And I want to suggest again that all of these things apply to our own moments of struggle when we feel that spirit of Vatuchal flagging. So the first is our form. We come back to our form, whatever that may be, whether it's good form for a daily routine, making sure you have time to move and to pray and to breathe and to get some fresh air and to eat nutritious meals and reach out to other people that you care about, even if it's not in person. And the breath. When we become aware of our breath, just on a neurobiological level, we are telling our neurological system that we're safe and that we're okay. So it's this amazing, magical communication technique between our brains and our nervous system. And the third is that idea of, keeping our eyes out on the horizon. And I know for myself, it's easy just to look down at my feet, so to speak, in running, but also in life. And of course, we want to be right here and now, but there's something very powerful about also keeping your eyes on the prize, so to speak, and sort of looking out just ahead at what's coming that helps propel us as if we were running towards a finish line, that helps keep us moving forward. So in this mincha moment, this moment of pause, which I hope you will take, whether it's in the afternoon or some other time of day or evening, I want to invite us to find a comfortable seat or to lie down on the ground, and to utilize these three principles of recapturing that spirit of Tuchal, of Jacob saying, and I could, and I can, and I will. And we're going to do that with our form, in this case, the form of our bodies. So finding a good and comfortable seat, getting out the fidgets, making sure that we're comfortable, steady, grounded, tall spine. Or if we're lying down again, that we feel the ground beneath us. You might consider where you want to place your hands for more grounding or for greater receptivity. We're really settling into a form which will allow us to be more efficient with our energy, with our hope, with our confidence, with our faith. And as you find yourself back again in good form, whatever that looks like and feels like for you, I invite you to close your eyes and just to come back to the breath as if it's the first breath you ever took. Notice how it moves through the body without you doing a single thing, without shaping it or controlling it, how it moves through, nourishing your body and your soul. And how while we breathe in awareness, we sense that we are okay, and that we are safe. And Tuchal, and you can. And now I want you to imagine in your mind's eye, just looking ahead on the horizon, not 20 years down the pike, but not behind either. Really setting your sights on maybe just getting through today, maybe moving through this week, but creating a soft and gentle internal gaze towards what's right up ahead. And as we settle in to this form and our breath and our gentle gaze, I want to share a beautiful line and melody from Psalm 118. This is a new melody written by Deborah Sachs-Mintz. It's so sweet and really, really moving. The line in Hebrew is Min hametzar karatiya, anani v'merchavia. That from our narrow place, from a narrow place I called out to God, and from a place of expansiveness, God answered. And we may even feel that in our breath, using each breath as a sort of call for that extra energy, that extra hope, that extra faith that we need to draw upon right now. And as we exhale, sensing that we are in fact being answered Through the expansiveness of the breath, we're reminded of just how powerful we are. Min ha-metzar karatiya anani v'merchavia min ha-metzar karatiya ani v'merchavia min ha-metzar karatiya anani v'merchavia min ha-metzar karatiya anani v'merchavia. Adonai li lo ira ma yaseh li adam. 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 Min ha-metzar karatiya anani v'merchavia min ha-metzar karatiya anani v'merchavia. I'm wishing you all continued strength, fortitude, perseverance, and the remembrance that when our courage and our energy and our hope is flagging, that we can take with us that spirit of our forefather Jacob, Yaakov, and remember Tuchal, and you can.